Hey, Frankie.
So I've just noticed she's sucking on her toes.
At the Australian Reptile Park, Tim and curator Hayley are dealing with a seemingly simple but potentially fatal problem with 10-month-old kangaroo Frankie.
Sit still, Frankie.
Can't be that big a deal, right? I mean, kids suck their thumb.
Obvious. I mean, she's just starting to get an abrasion here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Is she doing it all the time?
Mostly when I'm not with her, as a comfort thing. I think when I'm not there.
Yeah.
It seems extreme to say that toe sucking could be life-threatening, but I had a joey that sucked so much it basically degloved its finger. The infection set in and I lost it.
Let's just pop out for a minute and have a watch, and then we might take her in and have a better look.
Sounds good.
Okay, stay there, Frankie.
Tim wants to see firsthand how serious Frankie's bad habit has become.
Oh, well, she's on her toes now. Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah.
Frankie had a bit of a nightmare scenario. Her mum Ollie developed mastitis, got an infection, and Frankie and mum Ollie had to be separated.
Hayley has been Frankie's surrogate mum 24/7.
I don't even think I know how many animals I've raised over the years. Frankie's just at that stage now where she's doing the old boxing kangaroo. But when you're trying to cook dinner and she's attached to your leg, boxing your leg, between the 3 kids and the kangaroo in the kitchen, it's time consuming.
So like you thought, the second you leave...
Starts comforting herself by sucking on her toes. I can't be with her constantly. In mum's pouch, she'd be suckling on the teat inside the pouch, or she'd be with mum, so it's comfort.
And how long's it been happening for?
Just the past few days I've noticed it, but you can see how much damage she's done to the toes just in those few days.
That's pretty obvious. That the second you leave, she's... Fretting.
And I think when I leave, she starts thinking, where's mum, where's mum? So she sucks the first thing in front of her face, which is either her toe or her finger, and that calms her and she thinks mum's with her.
Let's grab her, take her into prep room and just have a bit of a look.
Come on, Frankie girl.
Tim now wants to do a closer examination of Frankie's damaged toes, hoping they've caught the problem before it's too late.
Just pop her up.
At the Australian Reptile Park, Tim and Hayley are about to inspect 10-month-old Frankie's damaged toes.
So this one is worse.
Yeah, so we're on the inside, grooming claw. Yeah, well, she's already broken skin. And that's going to get infected real soon.
Separated from her mother, the fragile young Joey has been sucking her toes whenever surrogate mum Hayley leaves her side.
Hey, I can't be with you every second. You wouldn't think it was a big deal, but the slightest thing with a kangaroo and it just seems to plummet.
I mean, that's very swollen. Can you see the abrasion there?
Yeah.
Has she broken the skin?
Yeah, just in the crease.
Yeah. I mean, and that whole toe should be furred.
Yeah.
Tim and Hayley know all too well that joeys can quickly die from infection caused by sucking their toes.
Just look at the size difference there. Yeah. And they're both swollen, but that's bordering becoming infected.
Yeah.
I've seen kangaroos in particular strip the skin off, back to flesh. And the bacteria in the mouth causes an infection really quickly. So we will overreact because it can end really badly. There's no pus?
No, not yet. I think we've got it early enough.
I think you've got it just in time.
It's okay, Frankie, we'll get it sorted.
Fortunately, Hayley has caught it early. But there's not an automatic remedy for toe suckers.
How are we going to treat it?
You know I've got some ideas. I've always got ideas. I've got a fair idea on what to do. It doesn't always work, but I'm hoping it will with Frankie.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a pretty little pair of girls' socks.
Tim always thinks outside the box. I don't think he's ever thought inside the box.
You like the polka dot or the pink?
No, plain. She's definitely plain. His ideas are a bit crazy, but don't tell him, but usually they work. Oh, Frankie, what's he doing to you?
And if we have to,
do you like
we
those?
will do your hands too. So don't suck them. Number 2. Or what? Hey!
She doesn't like that one. It's okay, Frankie.
Hey, leave it alone! Leave it alone!
Pink socks today. Hilarious. It looks ridiculous. She just tried to rip it straight off her foot, but fingers crossed, but I think it's going to work.
Can't pull it off?
Nope.
Here.
It's good.
Tim now wants to make sure his unusual remedy actually works.
As long as she can't get to those toes for a little while and we break her out of that habit. So my idea was good.
Yes.
Is that tough to say?
It was hard.
There's only one way to test it, and that's to take Frankie out and have a look at her mobility. See whether she's totally distracted by the mittens or if she just gets on as usual.
Okay.
All right, come on, Frankie. Righto, Frankie. Out you come.
At the Australian Reptile Park, Tim and Hayley are road testing Frankie's new protective footwear.
Show us what you got. You've got your new shoes.
Socks work?
They're hoping the protective socks will deter the joey from toe sucking.
Come on, little one. So far, so good. No, not back in your bag. Not back in your bag.
She's embarrassed.
No, she's not. I don't have the slightest worry whether Frankie thinks this is a poor fashion statement. I'm interested in her health, not how she looks.
Come on, Frank. No one can see you.
Come on. Hatch up. There you go. Come on. Oh, she's not sure. The mittens are a serious cure. She may need them for weeks a month. There will come a natural time when she will grow out of the desire to suck toes. Frankie, come for a little run. Here. Come on. Back this way. Back this way. Oh, you did well. In you go. Hey, you missed. There you go, sweetie.
She did good.
To provide a further distraction, Tim has another accessory for little Frankie.
My idea. It's pretty high tech. Let's give her a dummy.
I like it.
Happy?
Yeah.
Let's see.
She will be.
I think if she does this, she'll take it straight away. But she's going to drop it, and that's going to be a problem for you at midnight because, like a little kid, she's not going to know where her dummy is. So I think that if we just go with a little bulldog clip, try that.
Look at that. Now she can't spit the dummy.
She can't spit the dummy. Okay, we happy?
She looks happy. It'd just be like being back in Mum's pouch, Frankie.
Okay. Watching babies of anything grow up is spectacular. They're very cute, but you've also intervened to save a life. That, for me, is the good stuff.
Good girl, Frankie.
Pretty pleased at my handiwork.
What do you think, Frankie?